What is going on, guys? It is QBZ here, and I would like to say that I was wrong. I was 100% wrong on the solstice. I looked at the solstice from a view that I shouldn't have took lightly. I completely missed one entire other point of it. And it turns out that pretty much the sets were definitely worth it. I'm going to let you guys know what I think after the drop. To get to why I was initially wrong, I could take this whole thing back to my perspective on the solstice and every other solstice that has happened in Destiny's history. For the most part, every other solstice was only a short-term event to get us through between the fall and whatever new release content and where we are currently in the game, such as like whatever's going on this spring or summer, between those big expansions, the fall yearly releases, stuff like that, Rise of Iron, The Taken King, Forsaken, D2 launch and stuff like that, and give us like some little vanity items that we could take into the next year. Unfortunately for me, I was kind of jaded from past experiences, with kind of clouded my judgment per se. The solstice this year, besides the guise of getting the 2.0 armor, I actually ended up having another thought. The 2.0 armor getting from actually acquiring the solstice gear is actually quite nice, but there's a twofold thing that I actually missed. The first one is the actual armor that you can get from the solstice packages. The solstice package armor actually has the potential to actually give you a god roll. And this harkens me back to what Luke Smith said during his director's cut of actually he expects people to actually be using some of their god roll armor in the beginning of the armor 2.0 session, but considering that the raid actually drops that weekend, he expects people to actually be using some of that better armor in the game to help complete the raid. And as I am in a hardcore raid clan, we're probably going to be raiding that first weekend, going for a week. We're going to end up going for a week 1 clear, and we're not even going to try to like wait until a month down the road or whatever, and when you've got decent sets. Even then, you'll have a lot of enhanced perks on those armors. You're not even going to be able to build the armor the way you want to. I would imagine most people within the first few months that they were actually going to play the game. I would say, okay, a few months might be a little too much. The first 2 months, the people are going to still be clamoring for these very elusive mods and getting the right rolls on the gear to be able to equip the mods that they need with the stat rolls that they want. When in the meantime, I can actually use the armor that I've acquired from packages in the Solstice that have enhanced perks such as hands-on with shotgun reserves. It's kind of crazy thinking about it now. I just only realized this as I've been opening my packages. Originally, I was going to plan on doing a is the solstice worth it and giving you guys the breakdown on how many different items, how many enhancement cores, how much planetary materials and glimmer and shards I actually received from dismantling all the gear that I got. But then it actually hit me that, man, some of this solstice armor has the potential to roll with very good perks. And I actually opened, throughout the entire solstice, I probably opened 80 packages, and I didn't play very much solstice since, and I am woefully regretting that now. And I use the term regret lightly. Personally, I don't regret many things in my life. However, with this solstice thing, I regret the time that I spent in Destiny wasn't used to further prepare myself for the coming release when their opportunity was there in the best way it's ever been in Destiny's history. The fact that the solstice packages can give you not only the armor with the chance to roll enhanced perks, you can break down that armor for shards and glimmer. You have the chance for mods. You also have the chance for, of course, a crap ton of blues, and then even enhancement cores. Just from opening those 80 packages, I have gotten about 90 masterwork cores without even having to visit Spider or delete gear. So I even still have masterwork gear in my armory that I can actually use if I'm running low on mats or anything else like that. I can also use that glimmer too to buy the other side sparrow. You put away 7,500 glimmer, 5 shards. When you need it, you'll take it out. You'll have 5,000 glimmer and you'll get your 5 shards back. So it's kind of like a savings bank where you're paying 2,500 glimmer to store more glimmer, especially when you're at cap. So yeah, I'm kind of beating myself up right now for not actually playing the solstice in the way I should have. And when I say that, I mean I should have been playing more EAZ. After about 30 minutes today, the EAZ kind of became insufferable just because I was bored with it. But in reality, I should have, as a hardcore player, I really should have put more time into it to actually get all the materials that I need. So in retrospect, this Solstice has actually been one of the most beneficial activities in Destiny's history, especially a free activity that actually furthers us and gets us ready for new content and even current content. So yeah, I actually apologize. I would take my other video down, but it doesn't even matter because I'm a YouTuber and I don't have any backbone or actually have any morals. Of course, you know, give me all your ad money. But that's just what I wanted to say. I wanted to revisit my thoughts on the Solstice. I'm happy to say I was wrong. This was one of the best opportunities we've had ever to farm as many materials as we wanted, as we needed, considering how much the actual tribute hauls took from us in terms of more resource hogs. I actually regret doing the tribute haul. That was a sucker punch. I knew it was a time sink and a material sink. But I mean, even Bungie came back with us and actually gave us the means to get a lot of that stuff back too. So if I regret participating in the tribute hall, and I even more regret not participating enough in the Solstice. It's like the weirdest year in Destiny. Like the one time they completely switched their axiom, I get completely screwed because I should be swimming in materials right now. But I still have like 4,000 Crucible tokens, so I think it'll be okay. So guys, let me know what you think down below. I appreciate you guys as always. Be sure to check me out on all socials. QBZ, Q_BZY on Twitter. QBZ, my full name on Mixer, and of course here YouTube. If you want to support the channel, be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you have not. I appreciate all you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you guys some more on some of these commentaries. Peace.